Hello guys, I'm Duffer and welcome back to yet another Star Citizen video. And today I'm going to be reviewing and touring the Caterpillar in 3.19. Currently, this is a flight ready ship but is not yet finished with implementations of modules where the currently stored cargo would be in the future. This ship itself is made by Drake and is focused as heavy freight. This ship is best suited to cargo hauling as of this patch, but that's honestly likely to change in the upcoming future with implementations of tractor beams and everything like that for ships. This was one of my first ever ships which I pledged for, and I loved it, and I didn't even know about ground vehicles at the time. You could actually fit a hover vehicle in the Caterpillar, which I will show later on in the video. This ship could be split into so many sections, so I'm just going to put it into 2 floors and 3 sections, which I'll put up on the screen now. There is only one entrance into the Caterpillar for gravity use, but a whopping 9 entrances for the zero-G environment. One of these are a docking collar, but for some reason you can't use this in the game yet. This ship has 2 M5A size 3 gimbal mounted laser repeaters, and 2 M4A size 2 pilot controlled laser repeaters, which are not bad for a ship of this design, but don't expect to win the battles in this thing because of its poor return time. It also has 2 turrets, each having 2 size 4 Rhino repeaters, which are pretty good for a turret of this class. So starting off with a ship tour, I'll be using the only entrance to get up into the Caterpillar, this main cargo elevator ramp, and this takes us up into this little room here which the elevator is held in. All we have in here is access to weapon racks. There is 6 weapon racks, giving you access to 6 weapons. That is it for this room. Moving on towards the front, through either of these doors, you have habitation access. It's a bit odd, you feel like you're really on display here walking through this main hallway, but you have 2 beds. You have a table for dining, and some cooking station and a toilet, which has no door, which is great. Now moving back through here, not going through them other doors yet, you get into a little hallway and you get engineering access through this door. You have 2 giant engines here. I love the look of this. The graphics are amazing in here if you ever get a chance to see it. You have an engineering station just at the back, but currently you cannot use it. You have a ladder there, which I will show you where it leads to later on, but not right now. And you have access to the bottom turret through here. Moving out of here, you turn left and go up these stairs. Running upstairs, you've access into the center hallway. Moving to the right of the center hallway, you've access into a little dome-like room which gives you tractor beam access. Currently this also cannot be used, and if I try to click on it, it will do a really weird animation and will nearly break me. But yeah, so that's a really nice room if you want to take any nice shots from inside the ship. But moving out of here, going into the main hallway access. Going forwards and turning left, a little another hallway, and you get an access into the server. This could be used for data running when that's implemented into the game, so currently it has no use, but maybe future down the line. Going into here, we have another power plant access. That door there was another door to here, but this room has no use yet. Going into here, we have a jump drive access room. Moving into here, we have a jump drive access again. Now this is where that ladder would have taken us up to. So, yeah. So that's it for this room. Moving back out of here. Into this room. Out of here, through the hallway. Out into the main hallway. And to the left, we have access into the kind of secondary ship. This also gives us access to the cockpit to the right. Now this cockpit here has 7 MFDs, which is very nice for a Drake ship. And just behind it, you have a co-pilot seat with access to 1 MFD. Moving back behind both of these, we have support seats, 2 of them. Not really used just yet, but are a cool feature anyway. Now what's really cool about this is moving down this ladder just here. We have access into like sleeping quarters. To the left of here, we have another 6 weapon rack. Moving just to the right of here, we have access to a shower. And moving on from there, we have a cooking department. 2 beds, which is really cool. It's really close. Little lunch table, and here we have access to another tractor beam station. Now this, if I just show you here, is actually a secondary ship. It's docked onto it. Currently you cannot undock this, but in the future this will be implemented and it'll be such a cool feature. You can see just here there's a little door there which would be used for it. Moving back up from here, up the ladder again, through this door, and into the center hallway. Now from here, taking a left, we have access into the EVA. This is the docking collar that I was on about, but currently it cannot be used. I do not know why, but it's not used anyway. So moving on from there, you get access into the modules. These will be interchangeable in the future, but as of now they're just used for cargo. You have access to the port and the starboard ramps here, which open up. It's very cool. And you have access down a ladder to be able to go see them all. As you can see here, you can... So, yeah, anyways, so I've heard, apparently, if you go this kind of line here, it takes you in space, and don't do this when you're flying, because sometimes it can, like, throw you out back, but anyway, carrying on. So you have 4 of these cargo pod thingies. Here's the first one, here's the second one. All of them you're able to open up the left and the right cargo hatches for. And going up into this ladder, as you can see here, carrying on being able to open up the module cargo pods. But as we enter into this last one, it gives you access to the top turret. As you can see here. Now also this one here only has 1 entrance. But as you can see, it pushes it out and pulls it down. I'll just go down there quickly and show you guys what it's like. So entering into the last cargo access, in here you could actually fit a dragonfly or a Knox or a hover quad or something like that. Very nice basics. You can just jump off the front. Yeah, but it actually pushes itself out quite far. And in the future, this little ramp here will go down onto the floor, allowing you to transfer cargo from the bottom up to the top. It's a pretty cool feature in the future. But anyway, as you can see, don't stand there when it's closing, as you will be crushed. It will push itself back. Yeah, like that. Anyway though, I think that concludes it for the ship tour. And I'll now show you that you can fit a hover quad there, or a dragonfly I'll do. But yeah, okay, see you guys in a second. So in case you guys didn't know, in order to spawn a ground vehicle, you need to come to somewhere, like for example, HDMS Bezdek or Lathan, somewhere on top of Moon. Then you go to one of these ASOP terminals,
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
and it will
system.
show you all your ships which you're able to spawn down there. For example, I've got Drake Dragonfly. Okay, so I've now spawned Drake Dragonfly, which is one of my favourite hover vehicles. There's another caterpillar here, but I'm not too worried because they haven't came out yet, so I think they might have either got killed or go AFK. You're going to jump on one of these of your choice. Press R to start the system. There you go. Now simple controls for this is you hold space and you go up, your control and you go down. You can actually shoot with these two. So in order to get into this, you're going to hold space until you're around about level with the Dragonfly. It's easier to do this in third person mode, to be honest. Then you're just going to fly directly inside of it. And there we go. After a little bit of trying and screwing, we have now got the Dragonfly inside the caterpillar. Probably want to angle this thing a little bit just in case, but it fits pretty well in my opinion. Then you press U to power it off. Now this will use up some cargo space, but it's whether or not you think it's either worth it. And then closing this up, it fits perfectly. Price and overview of this ship. Currently, this ship is £336.60 for pledge for standalone ship, or you could buy it for 4,686,600 AUEC in-game, which is not too bad for a cargo hauler of this size. But personally, I would say buy this ship if you want to with in real life money, as it will be cheaper now rather than later, and is a good investment when all of its features are introduced, and will surely have another price bump. But for in-game, I would say leave it and get the C2 Hercules instead, as for only a bit more AUEC you nearly get more than 100 SCU of cargo space. But overall, I do prefer the Caterpillar's looks and interiors to the C2's, which is why I personally picked the Drake Caterpillar over the C2. This ship also has 7 skins. You cannot buy all of them, but they are there. Thank you for watching my review on the great caterpillar in Star Citizen, and be sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Duffer out.